Do not let social media trick you into thinking that you are behind. And I'm not sitting here telling you to quit your job. It's impossible to be behind in a world that you create. Hello, everyone. The sun's going in and out. It's fine. And today we are outside on my patio because it is a nice day. The breeze is breezing and it's probably around 60 degrees. So I don't know. I feel like it's just very good to get some sun on your skin and the vitamin D and all that good stuff. Okay, do not let social media trick you into thinking that you are behind. The average millionaire is 57 years old. Hear that again. The average millionaire is 57 years old. And granted, maybe you don't want to become a millionaire, but I know 100% that everyone wants to be comfortable, no matter what is in their bank account. And the only way to figure that out is to live life and be in adulthood. And it just pains me to see 25-year-olds, 28-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds, they are saying that they feel behind or that, oh, I'm too old to do this, too old to do that. Old? You have no idea. You have no idea. You're just now figuring it out. And it's okay. And ironically, I've never been one of those people. I've always known that I was young and that anything's possible. And maybe it's my delusion, but I'm just always like, okay, yeah, another year, like, no matter how old I am now, I always feel like I'm 27. I'm definitely not 27, but I just kind of feel like that type of energy. You just started adulthood at 21 years old. So if you're 25, you've only been doing this for 4 years. You expect to just jump into millionaireness in 4 years? It doesn't really happen. And for those that it does happen for, they probably have very good circumstances. For example, maybe their parents aren't rich, but their parents provided them with a lot of things that, say, another person didn't get. Like they didn't have to worry about a roof over their head or where they were going to sleep or what they were going to eat. Those are also signs of wealth and greatness. I know we take all those things for granted. The fact that you have somewhere to sleep, you have something to eat, and you have access to being mobile, these are all blessings. These are all things that some people may never even really get. And when we put things in perspective like that, it's like anything is possible. Excuse all the background noise. I can't really use my mic out here. This dog is screaming. Somebody need to get him. And that's another thing, distractions. They're always going to be there. People think, oh, when I get to this, I'll be able to do that. And I am one of those people where I used to be like, well, as soon as I make X amount of money, I can start doing Y. None of it really makes sense. All you have to do is just know that this is all working out in your favor. And it's all a game. It's all a way to figure out where you're supposed to be in life. And once you figure it out, it will be so much better for you. But don't feel like you have to rush to figure it out. In the midst of figuring it out, you can just do whatever you feel like you want to do, even if it is just a hobby. People are so scared to do hobbies these days because everything is monetized and everything has to be like an end goal. Oh, I got to make money doing this. No, not really. To this day, I'm like, I really know how to play piano? Well, I don't even know because I haven't played it in a minute, but I'm like, yeah. And every time people see my piano and they come to my house, they're like, you play? And I'm like, yeah. There's just certain things in life that don't need to be monetized. And then there's also things that we need just for our own happiness. Playing an instrument is something that I've always wanted to do. So I just literally looked up piano lessons near me and I just started playing the piano one day. I feel like that's how adulthood is in general. One day you just decide to do something and then the next day you just do the thing. And I'm not sitting here telling you to quit your job. I am not one of those people to sit here and tell you to quit your job. Listen, your job is what puts food on the table. Keep your job. But just know that you can strategically get out of your job if that is not a job that you want. Because we are here to curate our own lives. And the way that we can do that is really tapping into our potential, making mental health a priority, and also actions and discipline. You're not behind. You're not behind even in the slightest. You can't be behind when there is no blueprint. And I know people like to say playing chess or checkers, but you are the board. When you're the board, you make the rules. And it is very easy to think that we are one of the little playing pieces, but we are the board. What game is this? How are we going to play it? And what is going to be the end result? You are not behind, okay? It's impossible to be behind in a world that you create. You're the one calling the shots. Even the young millionaires that we all like to look at and feel bad, like, oh dang, this person's already a millionaire at 22. But again, that person may have had rich parents, nepo baby, or again, like we mentioned before, they probably grew up in a better circumstance where their parents may not have been rich, but they were well off, so that that child had more of a development. Listen, I could go on and on all day about childhood development, okay? I think childhood development is so substantial to our adulthood, and I just hate how some people will have children just to get it over with, when first of all, if that is your idea of having children, you should have no children ever. But I'm digressing with that. It's not too late. Matter of fact, for some of you, you might be really ahead. You're thinking 10 steps ahead, because if you're feeling bad about not being a billionaire at 24, then that means there's some inventions in your head. That means you feel like, oh, that's supposed to be my life. So great, that's the first step. Now how are you going to get there? Where are you going to go? What type of people are you going to talk to? What type of books are you going to read? Let that feeling of sorrow and like, oh, I'm not a millionaire yet, push you into the life you're supposed to live. I can't express enough how different my life is. Even if it looks the same, it's very much not the same. So different. I hope this video made you realize that you are not behind and you are possibly ahead of the curve, and just open up your board game and you start playing. If you like this video and some more videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.